So welcome back IELTS students to our channel like Sagacity. So in this section we are planning to discuss about the review of computer delivered IELTS from this month 1st till yesterday. So today it is 13th of June. So we are going to share the review of June 1st till 12th of June. So what all are the passages or what all are the writing questions they asked in computer delivered IELTS. So most of the time they will repeat the question paper. That means if they asked this week in computer delivered means next week there is any pen and paper delivered IELTS means there is lot of chance to repeat the question paper and all. So it's always know about the computer delivered IELTS. Okay, what about the trend and all. I'm saying about the pen and paper delivered to you. This video is not only for computer delivered IELTS students. If you are planning for pen and paper delivered IELTS also, there is a chance to repeat the question. So try to watch on and just study with these questions. First, we will discuss about the writing task 2 questions. Okay, so I will just give the questions because I don't want to share the date exactly and all. So because so many test date in each and every day we can't able to update because we need to find out the time to shoot on the daily basis. Computer delivered IELTS is on the daily basis. So it's very difficult to shoot the video on a daily basis to put on the review and all. So that's why on the weekly basis and all we will do like this. Okay. So about the task 2 questions from June 1st till yesterday. So task 2 question, okay, essay. The first question, some people think individuals should be responsible for protecting the environment, while others believe government should take the lead. Discuss both views and give your opinion. So coming under discussion with opinion category, who is responsible to protect the environment? So that is the key concept. So whenever you are writing the essay, it's always better to give a general statement, okay, rather than simply paraphrasing the question. It's better to give a general statement, okay. And coming towards the second question, many people work from home due to technological advances. Is this a positive or negative development? Coming under opinion type essay, you need to clearly write your opinion. What do you think about this particular trend? Okay, it's like work from home using technology. So what is your perception related to that? Then the third question, global tourism is increasing every year. So what are the advantages and disadvantages of this? And state your opinion. It's very rare category they will mix up this advantage disadvantage with the opinion. In the pen and paper delivered IELTS and all, from long back they are not asking this particular question mode. Anyway, so here it's better to add the third body paragraph also. If you are asking for advantage, disadvantage and opinion, it's better to explain about your opinion in third body. Now coming towards the next question, some believe that strict punishment are the only solution to crime. Others argue that education and social support work better. You need to discuss both the side and state your opinion. Okay, so again discussion with opinion category. It's about the crime and law related. Okay, moving further, the next question. When asked to choose between a life without work and working most of the time, most people would choose not to work. To what extent do you agree or disagree? So this particular question asked in the pen and paper delivered IELTS, the last exam. If you watch the review means or you're given your exam means you remember about this particular question. So when asked to choose between a life without work and working most of the time, most people would choose not to work. So to what extent do you agree or disagree? Again, opinion type essay only. You need to mention clearly about the importance of working and about not to work. Not to work in the sense how they can utilize that time, the quality time with their family or for something productive, or they can follow their passion. Okay. Then the next question, in today's digital age, anyone with a smartphone can capture and share photographs. This accessibility to photography diminishes the value of professional photographers. To what extent do you agree or disagree related to the technology and the photography or the evolution in the photography? Then moving further, the next question. Some people believe that the purpose of education is to make individual useful to society, while others think that education should help people to pursue personal ambitions. Again, discuss both views and state your opinion. So whenever they are asking discuss both views, it's your responsibility to detail about, or you need to explain about each perception clearly, and along with that you need to clearly write your perception. Okay, both the side you need to discuss, and you should clearly write your opinion, whether you are supporting the first party or whether you are supporting the opponents or you are standing in between. So what is your opinion? You need to clearly mention that along with the explanation. Then moving further, the next question. In many countries, paying for things using a mobile phone is becoming increasingly common. Does this development have more advantages or disadvantages? Coming under simple discussion type essay only, you need to mention about the advantages and disadvantages of this particular trend. So whenever you are writing these advantages and disadvantages, you can write up to 3 points and all. It's not about listing so many advantages, so many disadvantages, because many of them having the perception like that. If you are giving more points means you will get more band score. Nothing like that. IELTS is having a particular structure. They have some rules and regulation. The maximum limit in a body paragraph, it's having strict rules and regulations, so you need to follow that. So maximum 3 points only you can accommodate in a body paragraph, no more than that. Okay, now coming towards the next question. Once children start school, teachers have more influence than parents on their intellectual and social development. Do you agree or disagree? Direct opinion type essay, or we can say it is one-sided opinion essay. Either you can completely agree or completely disagree with the concept. Then two more questions which we collected from the last weeks. In this technological era, personal information is shared on computers by many companies and organizations. Do you think the advantages outweigh the disadvantages? It's not simply asked for advantage and a disadvantage. It's about outweigh category. So if you think advantage is more than disadvantage, means you need to clearly mention that, or vice versa. Okay, and to the last question. Some people believe that the biggest problem facing cities is the increasing number of cars. So others say that there are more serious problems. Discuss both views and give your opinion. So you need to clearly mention both the side and try to give your opinion. So that's all about the task 2 questions from last week's computer delivered IELTS. And if you got any other questions and you are remembering about that, means try to comment regarding that. Then it will be helpful for other students also. Whenever we are putting the videos, you can share your experience if you given. That means genuine experience. It's not about something fake or you need to say something blah blah. It's not like that. Genuine experiences you are remembering, and any other information you need to provide more about the exam, means definitely you can comment over that. Comment box is for you to discuss about the things. Okay, only related to IELTS or OET, whatever video we are putting related to that, not any loose talk. Okay, now coming towards the academic task 1. Okay, we will discuss the questions which we collected. So the first question, it's a table chart. The table shows the amount of money given to developing countries by the USA and EU countries, European countries and other countries from 2006 to 2006 to 2010. So it's a very simple table chart only. So they just given the data of USA, EU, other countries and total. Like that only they arranged the parameter, and the columns 2006, 2007, 2008, 9 and 10. Okay, so that's about the first chart. Coming towards the second chart, the chart below show the percentage of the population in the UK who consumed the recommended daily amount of fruits and vegetables in 2002, 2006 and 2010. So it's about the consumption of fruits and vegetables in different countries by different percentage of the people. So coming towards the third question, it's the combination of pie chart. The charts below show the result of a survey conducted by a university library to find out the opinion of full-time and part-time students about its services. So it's the combination of 4 pie charts. They just given the data about the library, that means about the university library, the students' response towards the university library, about the full-time students and part-time students. It's the combination of 4 different pie charts. So again, many students are confused how to arrange the body paragraph if they are giving more than 2 pies and all. So if it is 4 pie chart means you can just take 2 together. Okay, 2 of the pie chart you can compare in the first body, remaining 2 you can compare in the second body. Okay, so think logically based on the pie chart. You can just divide your body paragraph. If it is 6 in the sense, you can arrange third body paragraph too. Now coming towards the next question. So again it is pie chart only. The pie chart show the sources of electricity in the 4 countries from 2003 to 2008. So it's about the combination of, or it's about the sources of electricity. They divided the parameter based on the sources of electricity in 4 different countries. So 4 different country in the sense, again you can just make a comparison based on that. The data, based on the data you can just take 2 countries together. Okay, the next chart, the table chart only. The table chart shows the changes in the waste production in 3 different countries over 3 different years. So it's about the waste production in 3 different countries in 3 years. So next again table chart only. The chart below shows the fishing industry in a European country according to 4 indicators. So you need to summarize the information. It's about the fishing industry. They just given based on the 4 different indicators. Okay, like the big scale, small scale, fishing boat, industrial ships, like that they just given the parameter. So table chart is always easy because we don't want to make any assumptions and all. Always they given the exact details. So we don't want to use the vocabulary to denote around or almost, like that vocabulary and all we don't want to use. The data is actually clear and exact. So the next one, it's a map. The map show a road system now and the proposed changes in the future. So it's about the road system. You need to compare the data. Next again, the table chart only. It's about the population in 3 cities in 3 different year, 1990, 2000 and the 2025. So 2025 data and all, if they given means, try to take care about the tense. You need to use present tense. Okay, based on the years only you need to use the tense and all, because tense, that grammatical errors are more. Whenever we are checking the answer sheet, we are seeing lot of grammatical errors, especially related to the tense. So try to take care about that. Then 2 more questions. Next one, it's the line chart. The information about the US government spending on research between 1980 and 2008. It's a very simple line chart only. Then the last question, it's a diagram about the process of canning of fish. It's a repeated question only. From long back this particular question is coming. So it's about the canning of fish. It's a simple diagram without any picture and all. Okay, diagram, or we can call it as flow chart. So that's about the task 1 of academic students which we collected from the computer delivered IELTS exam. Now we will move towards the reading passages, which all are the passages they asked in the computer delivered IELTS. So the reading passages, first one is history of aviation. It's about the space exploration. The second topic, urbanization and the smart cities. The third one, climate change in Arctic in unit. Then the next one, fire in nature. So these all passages are from our ebooks only. Okay, most of the passages we just cross-checked. It's available in our ebook. Okay, and the next one, electric dreams and driving on air. Then ambergris, that is an old passage we can see. Ambergris, it's about the treasure from the ocean. The next one is about children and bilingualism. Next one about the future of fish. I think recently in pen and paper also they asked this particular passage. Next one, the culture of chimpanzees. Next one, decision making. Decision making related, there are so many. I think 3 to 4 passages are there in decision making related heading. So this one is decision making, the first version. Next one, the rocket east and west. Children thinking. Next, about children literature. Then activities of children. So child development related passages are very prominent nowadays. So whenever you are practicing, don't skip the passages in correlation with the child development and all. The next one is about plan sent. That also recently asked in pen and paper delivered. Next one, the wedding cake. Next, about the crocodile survive. Next one, about tulip bubble burst. The rise and fall of British textile industry. The future of space tourism. Next one, the artificial intelligence, and it's about the machine learning. And to the last one, the development of languages. So these all are the passages they asked in the academic reading module. So try to make a list and practice with these passages for the upcoming exams. Okay, and the question category, matching type of questions were more. Matching type of question means in list of heading or along with the options, or which paragraph contain this information, or sometimes they can give the sentence ending also. These all format will be coming under matching type of question. Then true false not given type of question. Then fill-ups, especially in sentence completion format, not completion, and even though summary completion. Multiple choice question. Then selection of later format. That means we will see now long MCQs, that particular format. So these all were the question categories. Now coming towards the listening section, the question categories were fill up type of question, MCQs, short and long MCQs, matching type of question, and even selection of letters. These were the prominent question categories. And students share some of the audio, that means the title also, that also I will include. One of the audio was booking a guided tour in New Zealand. It's about the, mostly in part 2 only we will get the talk from the guide and all. So it's about the guided tour in New Zealand. So that's about, it's the speaker like the travel agent, and they are talking to the tourist like that. Then the second audio type is about the enquiry call for the renting of a car in Sydney. So that's like a customer and the car rent agent, the talk like that. The third one is about the introduction to the company policies by a tech firm, like the HR representative is giving the details about the things and all. And in one particular test date, they got the map also in part 2. For that, the question was the campus tour for new students. So they just given the map of the campus university building, and the staff is introducing the particular facilities to the new students. Then one another, the student is discussing a group project on climate change. The group discussion and all mostly we will get in part 3 section. So it's about the climatic variation or climate change. And the last audio, it's about the history of transportation. So it's in a lecture format. Lecture format means that's in the part 4 section. It's about the history of transportation. Most of the time, the part 4 section will be related to this environment or technology and even transportation. These are the three most relevant topic now they are handling in part 4 section. Okay, so that's about the audio type. The question category we already mentioned. So now we will share the speaking cue cards, which all are the frequently repeated speaking cue card. That also we will discuss, and we will wind up this section. So the first cue card is, that is one repeated question from long back we can say. Describe a website that sells second-hand item. You need to talk about a website which sells second-hand item. So that's about the first cue card. I'm so sorry for the barking of dogs. I think here actually 2 dogs are there, and they will keep on barking for the small moment or small sound also. So sorry for the disturbances in the background. Actually, I'm on leave and I'm in my home. That's why. Okay, so the second question, describe a time when you saw a lot of plastic waste. Okay, actually very rarely only we are getting this cue card. Yeah, very few students only mention that. So describe a time when you saw a lot of plastic waste. That is the second one. Third one, describe an argument of 2 of your friends had. You need to talk about a situation in which 2 of your friends had an argument. And the next one, describe a difficult thing you did and succeeded. That is again repeated card only. You need to talk about a difficult thing or difficult task you completed or you succeeded with. Next one, describe a famous person you like to meet. Always better to study about a person in detail. That is again, we can say it as a long back question. Next one, describe a beautiful city you enjoy or you enjoy time in. You need to talk about a place. Next one, describe an object that you think beautiful. Again, it's about the object that you think it is very aesthetic. Next one, describe a friend from your childhood days. The person you studied means you can just take the characteristics, same characteristics only you can talk here also. The next one, describe a person who inspired you to do something interesting. Again, the person oriented card only. Try to prepare the Jabbo card. I will always say that. I think you are also feed that in your mind because I will always say that. Na? So it's always better to study about a person in detail. And the next one, describe a person who likes to grow plant, who is interested in gardening and all. And the last one, describe a goal you set and you tried your best to achieve that. It's about the long-term goal you set in your life. So that's about the cue cards which are frequently asked during the last week and also. I hope this video will help you out. It's a new segment we are starting in our YouTube platform to share the computer delivered IELTS review on a weekly basis. I hope you will be benefited by this. So if you find this benefited means definitely try to comment that below. Then only I can understand whether I need to continue this or not. Okay, if you are not interested means we don't want to share or don't want to shoot out this video now. So try to comment over your experience, what you think about the content and all. And if you want any other videos or the lectures means that also you can comment below. And as I mentioned before, the ebooks, if you are interested to purchase our ebooks means you can just contact via the WhatsApp number. For reading and for the writing, it's available. The more materials we are planning to release in the future. Definitely we will update regarding that through the videos. So that's it. Try to prepare with these topics because these are very popular nowadays. For the upcoming exams you are planning means try to prepare with this. All the very best and God bless you all.